Alright, Shalom Alaikum. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the Positive Elders Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elected teachers wearing our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, I just want to get into a lesson on how the Lord, once again, is about to smite Egypt, man. Which we know is not talking about ancient Egypt. This is talking about modern day Egypt, man. Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. Revelation 11, because Egypt is one of the many titles of America. Yeah, I mean. So this is Revelation 11 and 8. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city." See, and when you see the word city, for the most part, it's talking about America, man. Because even this, the American people is known as citizens, and also, you want to deal with like tourism, like tourists. They're not coming to America just to come to fucking Alabama, man. No, they coming to this place for these certain cities. These certain cities what draws you. So that's why you think uh uh such as like these pro teams, these sports teams. It's not like the let's just say for the Lakers, right? The LA, see, it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They ain't say the California Lakers. No, it's the Los Angeles Lakers, man. You know the they go to these certain places, such as Miami. These cities what draws you. Memphis, Chicago is these certain cities what draws you, man. These certain cities what these devils promote, man. You know, so overall, this place is that great city. But these devils are known for see that's why I said prepare slaughter for his children, that they do not rise nor possess land nor fill the face of the world with cities. See, you know, but let's see. Let's go back to it. Is and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. See, and it says spiritually meaning what figuratively, pretty much because this place upholds the customs of Sodom. Because if you brought a sodomite from the ancient world, the ancient sodomites, them old, them faggot Hamites, and they came to this place, they will feel right at home. You would have brought them Egyptians back then to this place, they'll feel right at home. The Ninevites, because I think they was trannies, they'll feel right at home. Assyrians, you know, those are the many titles of this place. Why? Because they uphold the customs of these past kingdoms, man. These customs of these other heathens, man. That's why when the Lord say He's gonna destroy Egypt, the next line might say Babylon, the next line might say Assyria, or Nineveh. What is time ultimately it all points towards America because this place, Babylon the Great, it uphold. That's why I said the mother of harlots. See, this whole have taken on all the customs of all these other kingdoms, man. But guess what? It said Egypt, which the Lord coined it as Egypt because it represents bondage. And how did the Lord proclaim His name through Egypt, man? By these plays. Matter of fact, let's get something real quick. This Exodus 7 in I get to the point, verse 3. It says, "And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt." And then, who's the modern day Pharaoh? The Edomites starting with these elite bankers, man. The ones that's really calling the shots, man. The ones that behind the scenes. Lord said He's going to harden their heart, man. And He says He's going to multiply signs and wonders in the land of Egypt by the way of these different plagues and pestilence, man. You know, it was a point of time people would never think that this place would never go down. It was a point of time where it wasn't no chink in his armor, man. But as you can see now, it's cracks, it's corroded. This place has been worn down, man. The Lord has hit this place with a surgical strike. America is going through a slow and painful death, man. And it started back in the '60s when the started with John the Baptist, which was Rabbi Abba Bivens. You know, that was the beginning of that end, man. When the prophets came, see, when you see the prophets, it was a countdown to the end of your kingdom, man. And these devils' heart have been hardened, man. You know, they're still gonna try to find some type of way around this, man. You know, it said, but Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you. See? As a matter of fact, let me get some real quick. Lazarus and the rich man, because that's how hard headed these devils are, man. You know, let's get that real quick. Lazarus and the rich man. Let's see, this Lazarus and the rich man. This is Luke 16 in verse 27. It says, then said he said, I pray thee therefore, Father, that thou wouldest send him to my father's house. And who is this talking? This is the rich man, you know, praying to Abraham, saying to send Lazarus to his father's house. It says, for I have 5 brethren, that he may testify unto them. See, and who I think it was the Rockefellers. I think he the one that had the 5 sons. So who else could they be talking about, man? You know, who else could they be talking about? Yeah, I mean, it says, lest they also come into this place of torment. Abraham said unto him, they have Moses and the prophets, let them hear them. And yeah, and hey, this devil do have Moses and the prophets, man. He actually got the prophets are once again out on the highways and hedges telling you, you know, what the scripture says. These devils, and plus Esau got he got the artifacts, you know, he got tangible evidence. He seen the chariots, you know. It says, and he said, nay, Father Abraham, but if one went unto them from the dead, they will repent. See, so all that he still didn't want it. He didn't want that way. He didn't want it that way. He didn't want to tell you how things was gonna go down. And he said unto him, if they hear not Moses and the prophets, neither will they be persuaded though one rose from the dead. See, so because they are that deaf adder. You know, let's just say one did come from the dead and tell them, well, don't do it this way, and that is gonna come out. No, and them devils come out. What is there another way to get around this? That's how hard the Lord hardened these devils hard, man. You know, like I said earlier, they seen the chariots, man. You know them devils seen Michael the archangel. You know they got these different artifacts and tangible things to let you know that the scriptures are real, man. That the power of Yahweh Shema Shai is real, man. But they are so stiff hearted, which that's the Lord putting the spirit on them and their pride, you know, that they're not gonna hearken unto this, man. You know, so they're gonna have to learn the hard way, man. You know, by the way, these plagues and pestilence, and ultimately the icing on the cake with the missiles, man. You know, so this is because these devils, they gambling when it comes down to the New World Order. They shooting dice on this one, man. Yeah, I mean. So let's go back Exodus 7:4. It says, but Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt. See, these devils not gonna get right. Just so the Lord can fulfill His will, so He can lay His hand on Egypt. So once His name gonna be proclaimed throughout the planet Earth, it said, and bring forth my armies and my people of the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. See, and the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, when I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt and bring out the children of Israel from among them. See, this is once again going to happen, and this is going to be on a major scale. See, the things that happened back then, it was just an example of what the Lord is going to do now. You know, matter of fact, let's get something real quick in Jeremiah, because the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, like I said, it was just an example, because the things now is these plays that's coming on now is going to be on a more tech level, technological level, you know, because how Esau set up this system, and you know, your daily life requires his technology, man. You know, you got lights on it, you got, you know, lights, power bill, you know, you got central air, central heat, you got running water. Well, guess what? All that's going to be taken away. It's not like back then, back in the days, you had to go, you know, go draw water and everything. You know, you had to go light, kindle a fire, and you had to go hunt and, you know, do all that. Everything now is at the tip of your fingers, you know. You got Grubhub. You can order things. You ain't even got to leave the comfort of your home. Like I said, you got running water. Oh, running hot water. You know, you got a damn water heater at your house. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta, kindle a fire. You can just cut the oven on. Well, that's what that all that's gonna be taken away, man. See, these plays gonna hit hard. These plays gonna hit hard, man. You know, these plays gonna hit real hard, man. You know what I mean? So let's get to Jeremiah 16:14. It said, "Therefore, behold, the days come, says the Lord, that it should no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt." See, Egypt is not going to be talked about. See, at one point, Egypt was the hottest topic. Fresh out of deliverance. Yeah, I mean, everybody knew about it. Even who came to the land of Canaan, they were like, "Yeah, we heard the fame." Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that. What is Joshua 9:9? It says, "And they said unto him from a very far country, Thy servants are come because of the name of the Lord thy power, for we have heard the fame of him and all that he did in Egypt." See, and he did not uh, have crops spring up out of nowhere in Egypt. No, it was nothing but discretion came to that place. Death and discretion came to Egypt. That's how the Lord got his fame. You know, that's how the Lord got his fame. So that's once again how he's going to get his fame, man. And the Lord, his name was proclaimed throughout the planet Earth. But it's so called died down, over time. People will talk about Egypt, but they don't talk about who did that to Egypt. Well, in this time, we're going to talk about America and who did it to America. It's going to be Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. That's why you read verse 15. It said, "But the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north." See, you gonna know who's the mastermind behind what happened to America, man. Because when you think about history, you gauge it by kingdoms. And when you talk about the American Empire, what happened to Babylon the Great, you're gonna say, "Hey, it was Yahweh Shem Shai." You ain't gonna have no choice but to say it was Yahweh Shem Shai because of the plagues, and like I said, the icing on the cake by the way of the fires, of the missiles, and of the chariots, and His great deliverance, man. That's why I says and read it again. "But the Lord lived that brought the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands where He had driven them, and I will bring them again to their land, that I gave unto their father." So, just like I said, like you think about like Babylon, ancient Babylon, we say, well, Babylon was taken down by the Darius the Mede. You know, the Persians was taken down by the Greeks and this and that, and the Romans, and boom, boom, boom. But when it come down to America, well, how did this place go down? It went down a horrific way. It was Yahweh Shem Shai that did this, man. That's why once again His name is gonna be proclaimed throughout the planet Earth, man. And we just in the beginning stages of this, man. By the way of these plagues, and these evils growing upon the planet Earth. So let's get this 2 Ezra 15, which we in this time, man. 2 Ezra 15, 2 Ezra 16. We in this time, man. So this 2 Ezra 15, I'm gonna start at I start at 5. It said, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring the plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." See, these are the fruit of wickedness. See, this is what you get when wickedness is on display. That's why when the Lord, when He sent the prophets, is because wickedness was in the midst, and the prophet would just sit out to warn you. That's why you read Samuel 16 said he came to the land and the elders trembled. Why did they tremble? Because they know they was off, man. Nobody asking you coming peaceably, because they know when you see a prophet, it's nothing but bad news that's coming, man. Matter of fact, let me get some real quick. This is Job 4:7. It says, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?" See, and as you can see, those are question marks. So the evils that's coming upon us, that's already here and that's growing. Guess what? That's the Lord letting you know that this place went right from the jump, man. Because if you was innocent, that's just like and this further proves reincarnation as well. Because you might say that was an innocent baby. Well, why did that baby get hit by a stray bullet? Because in his past life he was wicked as all hell, man. Yeah, I mean. You know, verse 8, it says, even as I have seen, they that have plowed iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. See, you plow iniquity and sow wickedness. Now it's time to eat the fruit of that. And what is that? Let's go back to it. Second Ezra 15. Second Ezra 15 in verse 5, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. That's the fruit of wickedness, man. And that's what's coming to this place in a major way, man. It's not like how it was in ancient Egypt. That was just an example. That was just to gauge on how the Lord's gonna get down, man. You know, it's gonna be a whole lot worse, man. Because that's when it says sword, famine, death, and destruction. Those are different. The different ways of death, man. Those are the different levels of death. People are gonna die in horrific ways, man. By the way, like I said, the sword. By the way, these troops, you know, these race wars, the class wars, you know, the famine. You know, people. It's gonna be a lack of food. You know, death, and hey, that can be by the way of the pestilence. You know, these different. It's gonna be different diseases that the Lord is the one that's gonna send them. You know, by the way, it's gonna be a lot of dead bodies in the street, so that's gonna cause diseases. You know, and destruction. That ultimate destruction is what the missiles, man. That fire, man. You know, the fire from the chariots, man. You know, it's gonna be people catching people to eat, man. That's what's coming to this place, man. It says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. See, and who is the source of wickedness? Where is the source of wickedness? Who has the influence of the planet Earth? That's America. Who started the trend of wearing leggings? That was America, man. Who the one that you know, got the influence of fucking McDonald's in damn near every country, man? America, man. You know, it's this place. It's to the point, you know, I said, this place, it has the influence on these different nations. Like I said, it's a McDonald's. You got it's a thing called a fucking mukbang, man. Where did that come from? America, man. Well, that's a cringe. That will make your stomach turn. You don't even want to eat no more when you see one of those videos of a damn mukbang, man. You know, but where did that come from? America, which is Egypt, man. Because Egypt was a superpower. Egypt was the one that all nations came to. Because when that famine was present in the planet Earth, who did all? That's how we came into the land of Egypt, because of the famine, man. That's how all the other nations was drawn to Egypt. They was that influence on the planet Earth. They was that superpower on the planet Earth, man. Where is that now? Again, in the modern age, America, man. It said, therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, and that lets you know that the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, is finna spring into action, man. The Lord is springing into action. As you can see, the words are coming to life, man. We're in a time where now you see, I said, 2nd Ezra 15, 2nd Ezra 16. All these things are here, man. You know what I mean? It said, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. See? And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. See, and you know, we continue to cry to Yahweh Shem Shai. Hey, the Lord is going to avenge us, man. And as you can see, we're in the process of that now. These prophecies coming to pass. That's the Lord showing us that He's avenging us, man. You know, this place, America, is going through a thorough death, man. The Lord is is sowing this place thread by thread, man. You know, by the way, this the store crisis, you know, the economy is messing up. See, the Lord could just destroy this place and lay it out, but nah, He tearing it up from the inside out. The people is being destroyed inside out by the way of their minds to the physical body. Yeah, I mean, by the way of them being obese and these different plagues. You know, like I said, these stores, they closing. Ain't no more mom and pop shops no more. Yeah, I mean, so this place is going through a thorough death, man. You know, it said, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt." And that's talking about America. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." See, that's what's going. That's what's happening right now, man. And guess what? As each day goes by, it intensifies, man. As each day goes by, it intensifies. I mean, you can't. Each day, man, it's something happening, man. Each day is something happening, man. And I mean, it said, "Egypt shall mourn." See, and that's what these people are mourning, man. By the way of them crying out for damn going back to work. Yeah, I mean, them asking for stimulus checks, or opening things up. You know, these people are mourning on all levels, man. It said, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it." So, yeah, the very foundation of this place, the very pillars that uphold this place, is being smitten, man. So, like I just said, one of the retail store crisis, one of those stores that was a pillar of America was Sears. But guess what? This shit is dead and gone now. The very thing that upheld this place is being smitten, man. You know, the economy is being smitten. See, those these plays, man. Now is these plays are getting hit is hitting this place in a modern way, man. Yeah, the Lord sending locusts and the fouling the water and all that, but now it's in a modern sense, man. Even though these, like I said, the locusts and all that, hey, that's coming, man. You know, but everything is more modern now, man. Cause everybody relies on this devil technology. Your daily life is pretty much is involved with his technology. Like I said, you come to you first thing you do when you come back home, you come to the house, you cut the lights on. What's gonna get to a point where when you flip that switch, that light ain't gonna work. When them EMPs and the power is gonna be a major power outage. Yeah, I mean when that because even in that's gonna that's when that power outage come. Cause hey, the scripture says it's gonna be darkness. This place, this is gonna, hey, this is land of darkness. It's gonna be made manifest. It's gonna be darkness on here, but that's gonna start the running water, man. Because that water relies on these water pumps and everything. So there's not gonna be no more running water, man. That's what's coming to this place in a major way, man. You know what I mean? So the plays of Egypt, man, it's plays of America, man. The Lord finna smite this place in a major way. Let me see. Let's get some. Let's get some more. This is Second Ezra 16 and 18. It says, "The beginning of sorrows and great mourning is the beginning of famine and great death." See, we in the beginning stages of this. See, you gonna know when it really hits. You gonna know. It ain't like nobody can tell you we here. We in the height of Jacob trouble. No, you gonna know the end, man. See, the Lord is having mercy by this internet and His word still on. You know, the Lord. That's mercy from the Lord, man. That's the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai stretching out His hand, man. You know, but it's gonna get a point of time where it's gonna be a point where the Lord is gonna uh, uh, not have His word on display. You know, this word is for a limited time only. Yeah, I mean, and when it come off the shelf, it comes off the shelf, man. You know, it's not gonna be no more answers in the streets. It's these people's gonna have to rely on just just see how long they're gonna last, how many strikes they're gonna be beaten till they die, man. Pretty much. If you ain't got the spirit Yahweh smell side within you, man, with you, man. You know, it says the beginning of sorrows and great mourning is the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. See, these are just the different. Those are the whips. Those are the lashes that the Lord is in His place with, man. Those are the lashes, man. How many lashes you gonna get hit with till the Lord just finally put you to death, man? That's what's coming. Well, that's what's here. Let me say it like that. But it's gonna intensify, man. It's gonna intensify, man. Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, let me jump down. Verse 37. Ezra 16:37, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compares a womb. See? So the closer we get to this deliverance, the worse the pain is going to be. The worse those lashes are, man. The worse those whips are, man. You know, as you can see, the Lord got the ball rolling with the famine. With the, the crops are rotten. You know, the cattle, they had to put the cattle to death during this COVID crisis, so to speak. You know what I mean? The Lord, everything is. That's why the scripture says it's gonna come. It's gonna come in her perfection, man. These plagues are gonna come in His fullness. That means everything is already here, man. So when it really hit America, it's gonna hit America, man. Though it tear, wait for it. It should have called. It will not tear, cause when it come, it's gonna come, man. And it's here. But when it, you know what I mean. When it do hit all the way, hey, you gonna feel it, man. You know what I mean. It says, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. It said, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Meaning, what there's not gonna be no breathing room. You're not gonna be able to swallow your spit in that day, man. You ain't gonna be able to swallow your spit in that day, man. Nothing but hell and chaos is just gonna be hard bodied, man. You know what I mean? All gas, no brakes when it come down to them plagues, man. Same thing how it did in Egypt. This is how the Lord is gonna once again have His name proclaimed throughout the planet Earth. See, Egypt was just an example on how the Lord get down, man. Wait till what He do to America, man. You know, wait till He do what He gonna do to America, man. And the scriptures say so much, but hey, actions speak louder than words, man. The Lord words stand, man. And when He say the sword, hey, the sword is gonna come in many ways, man. When He say death is gonna come in many ways, man. You know. So that's pretty much it. Man. I just hope to edify. I want to give all praise and glory